Message to Brock Bowers. Forget the Titans, and forget the Alamo, and forget the time, as in Michael Jackson. Remember Jaylon Smith. Then think to yourself, yeah, on 3.com has my total income over the past 2 years from name, images and likeness, nil. Deals at $708,000 and climbing as a college football player. But I can make that amount tying my cleats in the NFL. You know, if I don't lose my mind by returning from surgery on my damaged left ankle to play again this season for the University of Georgia. So, Brock. Regarding the Titans, the Alamo, the time and the memory of Smith watching NFL dollars fly away quicker than a flash. Google if you don't understand those references. The same goes for anybody else you encounter who refuses to believe you should wave goodbye to your Georgia teammates, coaches and fans. You should tell everybody in Athens, Georgia it was swell spending your freshman and sophomore years leading the Bulldogs in receptions while helping them grab consecutive national championships through this past January. You should tell them you know if you stick around a tad longer to pat the head of UGA, Georgia's live Bulldog mascot, you could become only the third tight end ever to win the Heisman Trophy and the first since Notre Dame's Leon Hart in 1949. You also should tell them you know Georgia's chances of sprinting from 7-0 right now to a three-peat winner of the College Football Playoff, CFP, improve if you decide to leave the heavy lifting of your rehabilitation to bring your clutch ways back to the Bulldogs before either the SEC championship game in December or the CFP afterward. But, Jaylon Smith, down the stretch of Notre Dame's 2015 regular season, Smith was a tackling and bruising machine, and he eventually captured the Dick Butkus Award as the best linebacker among his peers. He was considered a lock as a top 5 pick in that upcoming NFL draft. College football was just starting its current epidemic of star players skipping the postseason to avoid doing anything like, damage their left ankle or something to affect their draft status. Even so, Smith decided to ignore all of those negative vibes to play in the Fiesta Bowl against Ohio State. He wanted to try to win one for the Gipper, the legendary rallying cry for Notre Dame since the days of Knute Rockne around the turn of the 20th century. Speaking of cry, Smith did a lot of that, either literally or figuratively, during and after he crashed to the University of Phoenix stadium surface with severe damage to his ACL, LCL and future bank account. Smith was forced to miss his rookie season with his injuries after the Dallas Cowboys grabbed him in the second round of the 2016 NFL Draft as the 34th pick overall. He signed a 4-year deal worth $6.495 million. In contrast, according to Forbes, a healthy Smith would have been in line for the Cowboys to make him the 4th pick overall in that draft instead of Ohio State's Exekiel Elliott at $24.